I think the problem is I don't even think it's a socialism capitalism argument. I think it's a centralization argument. So this is something I've started getting into like crypto and stuff. It's something I don't fully understand it, but I understand it enough, I think, to explain it. So Bitcoin, for example, is classed as a decentralized cryptocurrency, which means there's no central bank involved. There's no other commercial party that runs it. So there's no like XRP, for example, is owned by Ripple. So it's all central to Ripple. Bitcoin is been developed and just put out there, and it's got nobody who can print more Bitcoin. They can mine Bitcoin, but that takes computer power to do. Nobody can print Bitcoin. It's essentially like gold, for example, where there's nobody in charge of how much supply of gold there is in the world. It's just whatever gold's there is there. If there's more gold that's found, it adds to the supply. It can't just be printed. And
Off like someone's action. Someone
yeah, nobody. Yeah, it's not off anybody's action. The world's got a limited supply of gold, so that's how much gold we've got. Same with Bitcoin. There's a limited supply, and it can only be mined. The problem, I think, with the current system is it's being controlled by central banks who are printing money to make themselves and the elites richer. And when they're printing money, it's only making us poorer. So since 1970, when all the currencies came off the gold standard, that is when you probably say people have started feeling less and less hopeful about the future. Then 2008 comes in, they print money for fun. All of my like adult life, I've always felt like something's not felt right about the economy or something's not 100%. And then COVID comes in and they print even more money. And now we're in a situation we're in now where you feel like it's coming to an end.
Yeah.
But that's solely because of the actions of our government, central banks, and whoever runs the central banks.
Well, they're the global elites.
Yeah, the global elites.
I think Kanye West in some YouTube short I watched was explaining the fucked up thing about Hollywood. And he's saying like you've got all of these line of celebrities that are out there to promote spending, consumerism, all the shit that comes to everyday people, which they do a very good job at. You look at the likes of the Kardashians, and most people in Hollywood, rappers, music artists, they're all promoting some shit that you need to go and buy and have more gold chains and have more cars. So you've got like this row of people who are making the people below them spend loads of money. Their celebrities are getting ripped off anyway by their agents, like what Kanye's saying, albeit in a bit of a weird way. But they're getting ripped off by their agents. And so you've got that line of celebrities. On top of them, you've got the agents. On top of them, the money goes into the big brands, which are all connected. The big brands like all of the Hugo Boss and all that kind of stuff. All these big brands, and if you look at Volkswagen Group, like what that group actually came from, they own Lamborghini, they own Seat, they own a lot of them. The manufacturers, they came from global elites from a different generation. So, and a lot of the companies did, but then they all tied in with the banks, and then on top of the banks is like
Families.
yeah. But then
Families.
what he was saying is on top of that, and this is a bit deep. There's what you don't hear about it. It's there's a detachment, but it's meant to be the churches, Christianity, churches, and all that
Oh,
kind of stuff, right at the top.
I don't think they're right at the top. I think there's another thing above that.
Yeah, what
I
above
think
banks?
I think there's banks. Yeah, churches are quite high up, but I'm sure there's like
Well, I don't want to
another.
say Christianity. I want to say religion, not Christianity.
Yeah, I'm sure he said there's another.
Oh, you've seen this video?
I think I've seen it. Did he say they're at the top? Churches.
Well, he said religion.
Religion. He said that's at the top.
Yeah.
Maybe I might have seen something else, but I thought I saw.
I think there's a
I
gap.
don't know. I got to remember it as well as you do. You obviously
I was thinking about it.
did better than I do.
I don't know how we got onto that. Me saying that. Oh, we're talking about the banks and how fucked up the money is, but we're only like being played in this big ass game though. The bubbles.
Yeah, that's it. It just feels like we're in a game and we're just being like pushed around at the moment.